Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great trading session and a great morning so far. Trying to get my camera on. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Oh, what a morning. The market is moving. I haven't taken any trades yet because I decided, good morning, Applejacks. I decided I'm gonna go back to, excuse me, what is it thing called? To up down tick. And so in the process of that, I'm gonna only trade my two evals for now, just because obviously switching back, I don't have the data that I need. So some of what I'll trade today will be a little intuition based because I don't have all the data that I need. But we're gonna make some shake. Yes, we will. Applejacks, how's your morning so far? We do have 9 a.m. Medium impact news coming. About 12 minutes. Oh, that's gonna make my stomach hurt. Let me get this. But yeah, after going through my TradeZella, like there's literally no denying that the most progress I made was in the short period of time I used up down tick. However, the way I was analyzing the charts pre-entry was totally different than how I do it now, which I think might be helpful now that I analyze it a lot differently. So we'll see. We will see. This showing? Oh, it does. Okay, good. Hope I'm short. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? I haven't taken a trade at all, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, that's gonna be in my way. It's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work either. That's my goodness. At this point, just take every downtrend sell, pull back. No, legit. All right. Your eyes are burning though? Well, I'm glad that you feel a little better. Honestly, most parts of being sick I can deal with except the stuffing. Like, I hate waking up because I feel like I can't breathe. Like, I hate all of that. That is trash. 67. All of it is whack. Look at this. This is actually insane. I feel like I should be on a higher tick chart. Um, and the VIX is still the same 16.75. I don't know if you guys can see at the top, but this thing says market structure needs more data. Go to series and load more days. That's what shows me like the buy and sell rotation levels and stuff. That's how much the market did not move yesterday because it oh, you know what? It's actually not drawing. Oh no, I don't think it can. But anyway, that's how much the market did not move yesterday. Like, there's not even enough data on the chart for it to like completely work properly, which is crazy. All right, what's the connectivity problem? Oh, Apex, I'm not using it right now anyway. Like, this market is moving too crazy, actually. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Morning, good morning. All right, this is gonna piss me off. Hold on, I have to figure out where to put this because it's blocking my view. Okay. Stop failed. Oh, don't go up now. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm gonna have to fix my chart again. Look at that. Stop me out to literally go up 70 ticks. How wonderful. How wonderful of a market you are. Whatever. You accidentally entered a long. A long wasn't bad depending on where you did it. All right, I gotta stop for medium impact news. Took half your profit? No. Well, I got stopped out just for the market to go where I wanted, but I'm starting to think I'm not the biggest fan of this particular pullback pattern where it's a higher low to lower high to higher low. I don't mind the lower high being here, but this needed to come from a lower low to a lower high to a higher low. I've been toying back and forth for a while on if I like that particular pattern, but you see here, the pattern worked once it became a higher low to higher high to higher low. So that could have been the one little nuance that screwed me there. All right, let's see what the news brings. What you tell them create a hotkey for that? Hit your hotkey for long by accident. You want to know something I'm saying? That's why I can never use hotkeys. First of all, my memory's too bad for hotkeys. Let's start there. Terrible memory. Oh, there you go. I'm like, why is the P&L not showing? All right, 30 seconds to news. I'll tell you what I really want to do. Mm. Only thing I don't like about up down, and I've said it before, was you can't really rely on what it shows historically. Even the second indicator that I have, it's not going to always show correct in the historical data. So you guys are going to have to be patient because I'm going to have to basically build off of what I get each day. And that'll kind of like formulate my rules or whatever. But yeah, because of the way that up down tick is calculated, even like on bid ask, both of the order flow indicators will show the exact same number. So what's showing on the numbers shown on the bars and the numbers in the footprint summary at the bottom, those are two different order flow indicators. And when it's on bid ask, they both always show the same numbers, but on up down tick, they don't. That's one of the like cons of using up down tick, but I really do think that long term the up down tick is going to be better. So I went through ChatGPT and asked like a 70th time, and the way that I gave the information last night made it realize that bid ask doesn't even make sense. Because if 99.9% of information online, when you're looking up order flow, whether it's education, strategies, whatever, everybody's going to tell you to use bid ask, which makes sense, because 99.9% of people use time-based or tick-based charts, mainly time-based charts. So for me, if I use a chart type that very few people use, why would I use the same setting that everybody uses when the bars move completely different? So I don't know. That was my thought process from the beginning, but it kept giving me different information. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. Oh, my office desk space in the house. I'm weak. Not being in a trade. Good red green morning. Janelle, I'm telling you. Is gold just as crazy as NASDAQ today? Because this is insane. Literal insanity. Yeah, I heard that my funded futures was coming out with new plans. And I heard that, well, I've seen different hints at what they were coming out with, but in a different Discord, I think yesterday they did say that they should have been releasing the information today. Do they look interesting? I still haven't even tried out my funded futures at all. Let's see. Oh, that's a loss. I'm still in a trade. Every time I try the short. That did have an imbalance in it though, but I feel like, what was the other? I gotta see what time I took the other trade. Okay, this is crazy. Oh no, I remember it was a buy and we rotated back here somewhere. Might still work. I think in that trade it could have been the rotation. Let's see. You took your eye off silver in favor of NQ. The payout scale is kind of nice. It's not blowing go after first payout. Good morning, Pred. How are you this morning? Small account hit my blue. Big account still down 120. TP 960 and gold 30 minutes ago. Portfolio. I got you. I got you. You're green too, Paul. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Janelle, that's one of the benefits of knowing how to day trade. When your portfolio is bloody, you're making some of it back for the short term. I'm freaking exhausted. Oh, maybe it's. Let's try that. Oh my goodness. Don't tick me in like that. What? Oh, yeah, that is. Damn. Don't be a douche. Oh, yeah, that's definitely conflicting data, and I don't know which is going to be better to go off of. I'm just going to suck balls. Huh. One trade overnight trade after was down 200. You don't normally trade overnight, do you, Sam? Not trade gold on. Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? Just got distracted. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? Good morning, Red Poker. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Don't be a douche, cuz what is the market doing? It's about to piss me off. I was one tick from my take profit right there. You're doing fuck all today at work? What? What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm really hoping that switching back to up down tick serves its purpose, which I think it will. I do. I hope it does. Because I don't see how bid ask helps me at all. I feel like that's been my major issue is because I've been on bid ask for so long and it doesn't make sense for my bar type. But I don't know which of these indicators. I'm gonna have to keep both on for a while so I can see which one gives the more accurate reading. Like the delta is negative 56 here, but in the table is negative 74. Which if the result is the same, it doesn't really matter, but that's not cool. Like, what the hell? Market makes me want to shake my head every day. You haven't seen the beach in forever. Shorts are treating you nice today. Not take me with you. Red Poker, are you vacationing on the beach? You got bitch slapped on 2 Buellanox evals today with the drop. Green everywhere else. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm just trading these evals because I'm switching back to up down tick, so I probably won't trade my PAs for a minute, at least probably a week. If we have 3 more days like today, during the rest of the week, I should have more than enough data to make me a little comfortable with taking trades. We'll see. We will see. What a recovery. All right. I still might go back up to a 20 tick chart and stay there. For days like yesterday, it kind of sucks a little bit, but I think the 20 tick chart will be my happy medium. Oh, I thought my mom texted me again. Let's see. The Fed spoke at 7:30, I think. Thursday, your 1 year anniversary of living in Indy. Nice. Are you enjoying the move after a year? Oh, you live in Jacksonville. I actually hate the beach. This is not to be a Debbie Downer, but sand, mm-mm. Because I just feel like there can be spider heels, ant heels, anything up underneath that sand. People could have peed under that sand. People's dogs could have pooped underneath that sand, and my feet gonna touch it. Now I gotta off somebody. So I don't like putting my feet in sand. I don't. Yeah, Biolinox, what are they? Are they 91% right now or something? Nahi and Duval. Oh, that's the only downside. Not you gotta unsub. I mean, it's the truth. Good morning, T Money. How are you this morning? Yes, and a lot of people like Biolinox, but they always tell you not to have it as your primary. Um, Mainly because the way that they do payouts, you can only get like 3 payouts every 2 months or something like that. And also, the max number of accounts you can have is 11. However, wait a minute, 98. However, you can only start with 3, and then like you have to have 3, I think, that are active and possibly at payout threshold. I can never remember the rules, but I know like you can't have 11 all at one time, like how with Apex you can have 20 at a time. There's certain like stipulations in how you can continue to add more accounts. That's really the only thing I ever see like negative about them or whatever. But yeah. I wanted to take the buy, but the point of control was a trap, which is typically not good for this particular setup. Usually you want a continuation. Yeah, there would have been the stop out. But yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people who've been paid through Bulinox. The first person I ever really heard like promoting Bulinox was Alpine. Alpine to me has been promoting Bulinox since way before a lot of other people did, at least from my recollection. Oh, the 90% just ended. I saw someone walking an alligator on a leash. That's legal? What the hell? Hell, no problems. Payouts are drawn out calendar wise. Yeah. And then the other thing, Bulinox says that you can't have you can't copy trade from other props into them, but I've never seen anybody be denied for it. I don't like how much delta's in that bar. Not I've been a patient man most of my life. Oh yes, and so the other thing with Bulinox, you don't really want accounts over 50K accounts, mainly because the activation fees get really ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna really push it in that first Tradeify account this week because it renews on the 29th anyway. So this is kind of a good time for me to just test stuff regardless. See if we can trap the shorts. Nope, I'm the trap. I'm the one getting trapped. How much am I down? Okay. I don't even really care about these accounts. I'm gonna have to play around with stuff for a week anyway. It is what it is. You know what? Mm. Then they can tell if you copy traded. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Yeah, 10 days on your master accounts or PAs. And the 10 trading days is how it ends up being 3 payouts every 2 months because it has to do with when you request payouts and when they approve them and stuff. But yeah. All the trades I don't want to take that end up working out. Yeah, okay. Wait, Paul, so whenever you have 3 at the buffer, you can activate another 3? No, Sam, probably the only thing you have to worry about is like an inactivity rule or something. Let's see. What do they have? Like a 1 trade a week kind of thing, like everyone else? Yeah, those numbers are so different. I have to figure out which one is correct, or which one is more accurate, I should say. Um, TPT is my, oh yeah, TPT is my favorite as well. Good one. Over the buffer, you can activate another master. Oh, okay, I got you. This your first time with TPT, Timbo? What took you so long to try them out? You're entering the short around 175. Oh, well then you entered the short already. It's a little delay. Like, wait, we're already there. I want to see if we break the VWAP or if we push back up from it. The good thing about all the volatility today, though, is I should definitely have more than enough data to try to make something shake with it. But I'm going to have to be very careful as I'm journaling, though, to make sure that I write down if there's any like distinctions between the two. Between the two order flow indicators. All right, we're rejecting. Let's see if we switch to a downtrend. There it goes. It's killing me. Your favorite nurse told you yesterday. Yes, you should. And while I was telling you that, I think that's why my stomach has been turned upside down. Oh my God, you guys. Yesterday, I wanted some birria tacos from this place, but they took so long to answer the phone that I ended up going online to see what other stuff they had on the menu. And I ended up getting some. Now, okay, let me start here. I'm not a fan of tacos, period. If it's not birria, I really don't want it. And I just realized yesterday after having these that I absolutely hate corn tortillas. Give me flour all day, every day. I'm pretty sure that was corn tortillas. Whichever one I had yesterday, not a fan. But either way, So I ended up, instead of ordering the birria tacos, I ended up ordering basically beef cheek and beef tongue. So they ran out of the beef tongue. So I ended up just getting 2 beef cheek tacos. Oh my goodness. That beef was so tender, juicy, and it was like a little fatty, obviously, the cheek. It was so good, y'all. Like, I have no words. My only qualm with this place though is they try to nickel and dime you for like everything. Like basically most of the tacos only come with onions and cilantro. So they try to upcharge you some for lettuce for, and it's like, my man's. The taco's already $4.30 each. Well, the beef cheek and beef tongue is, birria is like $3.99. The other ones are cheaper. But it's like, why would I give you $1 and some change to add lettuce to a taco? One taco. Like, lettuce is not even that expensive. Please stop. So yeah, that's my only hang up with that place. But that those tacos, baby, they were hidden, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the corn tortillas just, no. Let's focus on Bulinox for a long time. You put almond milk in your coffee. It didn't taste that great, did it? It's too many people at this damn job. Yeah, Apple Jacks, I was a hypocrite. But it's only because my sister bought me a box of waffle crisp, and I can eat it with almond milk, but we actually had some 2% milk in there, so I used it. And yeah, my stomach's not happy because, like, generally speaking, I don't really consume very much dairy at all. Besides the little bit in my Greek yogurt, I don't really drink milk. I don't um really consume a lot of cheese and stuff like that either. So you got too much mucus right now. Eating your flour or not, I'll eat tacos out my hand before I eat them. I swear. It just was not. And then not only was it, I'm pretty sure it was a corn tortilla. Not only was it a corn tortilla, but they give you two. Like, bitch, I don't know. Even if it was a flour tortilla, I wouldn't want two. This ain't a damn quesadilla. It's a taco. Why would you double it up? So if I ever order more tacos from there, I'm gonna have to put special instructions. Please, one, not two. Cause ew, I was not happy. I unwrapped that sucker so fast and just left the extra one. Ugh. I got that from the right place now. If I cheat, what, you like corn over? But you know what? You put apples and grapes in your chicken salad, so we don't expect much out of you. No, no, I'm just kidding. Yes, for lettuce, for everything, girl. They upcharge everything. No, was never buying you lunch. Yeah, street tacos, they were so good. But it looked like dog meat. Didn't care. Did it taste good? If it tastes good, it don't matter. And you, but they were so good. So it don't even matter. Even if you find out later, you're not gonna care. Corn tortillas with meat, cilantro, and lime. That's how you know it's good when they look like dog meat. I'm weak. Who fell flat on their face into a garbage pile? What? Oh man. Apple Jacks? You about to get in trouble. Twice? How did you do that? Ew. Baby, my face would have been so raw from scrubbing my face. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. No, no, no. 90s. Are we gonna push all the way down again? Nope, I wanted it to stay in the wick. Cause what? Oh my gosh. I would not know what to do with myself. Saying They say that about soul food. The black woman's hands and elbows gotta look a certain way, otherwise it's a no-go. Abort. Abort mission. Oh goodness. We're really gonna push up from that. That's annoying. Oh, well, I think there would have been. Not a belly full of tequila. Pulling up to Chicago. I have no idea, Applejack's. Probably not. Because which weekend is it again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. She's not because August 25th is when we have, I'm pretty sure we're having a family night at the Cardinals game. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's the day that we're having a family night. It's gonna be like 50 of us. Yeah, it's the same night. It's gonna be like 50 of us that go to the Cardinals game together. Like, why is that delta negative and the other one's positive? I don't understand. I feel like the one that shows the numbers on the bars is more accurate. I can't tell. Candace Parker over family. Okay. Well, see you, Paul. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not as just basic science. There isn't a grandma back there cooking. I'm not eating there because the young folks don't cook the same way. You had to pay the federales $200 because they didn't like a button you had on your jacket. Insane. She's not really a fan of peanut foods. Oh, listen, I am still waiting to go back to the Korean barbecue place me and my sister went to not too long ago. I'm trying to take my best friend, but baby, she taking too long. At this point, me and my sister just finna go back by ourselves. She's taking way too long. Way too long. Will the trade copier work with TradeStation? No. It only works if you use NinjaTrader. I feel like it said TradingView and a couple others, but it's a NinjaTrader indicator. So no matter what, you still have to use NinjaTrader to connect. Hmm. We almost had enough delta for that move. That almost doesn't count. I don't have enough delta there. It's probably why it might keep going down. I was looking to get into the buy there too. Oh, because of the delay to get out of trades. Yeah, this copier has actually been working a lot better. Outside of the mishaps that I had a while back, but yeah, it doesn't work with TradeStation though. You might want to look at trying to think. Because I know they have some cloud-based ones now, but they cost monthly, and I get why they charge people monthly, just mainly from a standpoint of like if they're cloud-based, you know, you're having to have servers and stuff like that. But I don't know. 891. Let's try it. So why not? I'm gonna get stopped out again. Yep. I just literally don't even care. But yeah, I'll have to check on options for you and I'll let you know. Because I don't, let me see. Let's see. That's probably my last trade. I'm not gonna lie. Like 400, which doesn't matter. Let's see. Don't piss me off. If that goes up from there, there's the TP. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't see any information for any third-party trade copiers for TradeStation. Maybe this one. Oh, well, no, that's from 2014. Yeah, let me check. You're welcome. You was wearing a fake sheriff's badge? Oh, well, understood then. So another good stuff, it only comes from mamas. But you know what, Amelia? Part of me feels like younger people don't cook as well because a lot of us, well, I know me in particular, I don't even like soul food. I've never liked soul food even when I was a kid because I never understood why the food made me sleepy. And I just felt like if food was supposed to be nutritional and good for my health, it shouldn't make me sleepy. Yes, I was a crazy kid who thought a lot. But because I don't like soul food, I don't want to know how to cook it, if that makes sense. So now I can cook some really good meals. And there's a couple of like more comfort foods that I would cook, but it doesn't make me sleepy. But you know, it'll have the cheeses and you know, heavy whipping cream and stuff like that. I don't cook like that very often. Like I'm very basic. Give me some meat and vegetables and a salad, and I'm good. Um, so I could never be with a man who literally wants me to cook soul food. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cook you into your death. The food was good, but everybody in your family had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and everything else. Heart attacks, strokes, cataracts, glaucoma, everything you could think of. So I don't think that you should have been eating that food. So yeah, that's my biggest problem with it. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, you're gonna have to go to a pretty much for me a grandma because my mama don't really cook soul food like that herself, to be quite honest. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Don't worry about the red. I'm just trying stuff out right now. And obviously trying on the wrong side. I probably hit 330, 340 areas, sweep them out. Mexico is very corrupted. My ancestors continue to turn over in their graves. Well, some of them went to an early grave because of how they ate. Just saying. All right, my session's about to end. But I'm going to take this trade real quick. Actually, I'm not. I lied. I kind of want to. I'll probably lose anyway, but why not try? Actually, I'm not. Anyway, poorer countries, people are way happier. Honestly, yeah, and that's why they always tell you, money doesn't bring happiness. Now, for some people, it can bring you the things that might make you happy, but you have kids who grew up poor who I wouldn't say have a better life experience, but they're happier than kids whose parents gave them everything, you know? You said glaucoma. I heard glaucoma. Ma'am, what? You're definitely hungry. Big chicken soul food with a side of greens. Greens are the most disgusting. Not the most, actually, one of the most. Greens are so gross. I knew I should have just taken the tray. Why not? Yeah, greens are an absolute hell no. For me, now I love me some cabbage. I will eat cabbage down. But greens, kale, I just started eating broccoli and green beans a couple years ago. Like when I was growing up, low key, high key, low key, if it wasn't lettuce for a salad, don't put nothing green in front of me. Now I still have my standards because I will not eat peas. I will not eat lima beans. I won't eat greens. What else? Most things green I won't eat besides the few things that I named. I don't care how you dress it up. You could put cabbage in the greens. I still don't want it because the actual greens have a certain texture. I don't like the way they like when I chew. I don't like how they feel in my teeth. I don't like the way they taste. They taste like what a tree or a leaf. I mean, technically it is a leaf, but it tastes like what I would imagine a leaf would taste like. I've never tasted a leaf, but from the smell of a leaf and the taste of greens, that is what I'm getting, and I can't. I can't. Absolutely cannot. It's the move. Should have kept her home because I knew we was falling off. Yep, you should have kept her home. You two, rap poker. Brad and Timbo just became best friends. You're unsubbing? Wait, because greens are nasty? What? Collard greens are disgusting. What the hell is pigeon peas? You're always telling me about something I never heard of before. What are pigeon peas and why do the pigeons have them? Oh, I've never seen that before, but they look gross. Green greens as in spinach, cabbage. I don't really like spinach, but I will eat it in the creamy Tuscan salmon that I cook. But besides that, no, please no. First of all, why do I get a big bag of spinach and it turns into 3 leaves? Let's start there. Let's start there. I only eat green veggies. Until, oh, wait, Janelle and Applejacks, where are you guys going? I mainly only eat green veggies as well because I don't really eat a lot of potatoes. It's so weird. I'm like carb dominant as far as my body goes, but I don't really consume carbs like that. And honestly, I feel like because I've gone so long without really consuming carbs on a like consistent basis, that's the reason why now it might bloat me and things like that. But I have a carb dominant body type. But because I don't really consume a whole lot of carbs, most of my carb sources come from fruits. Pigeon peed? No, I followed this like all of the things, not the ones that look like stems. My grandma used to put her old crusty foot in them peas. Mm-mm. You have a great day. So we're at Papa at the finish chat, but food will make people us. First time in a while, college. Have a good day. Good talk that about traders, but food is a no. Hello, Amelia. That is where they draw the line. Okay? It's not my fault. That shit is disgusting. I could literally eat cabbage every day. Every day. But the vegetables I mainly eat is cabbage, broccoli, and green beans. Here and there I'll have corn, but I try not to eat very much corn because obviously it's not digestible by the body, if you know what I mean. So I just feel like that's probably not good, but yeah. Let me All right. So we were very negative today. I genuinely don't care. But what I will say is I'm hoping that after our journal today's session, that I kind of have a little bit better direction in how I want to take the trades. Because, like I said before, I really think that up down tick was doing me right. And then I just ended up switching. I don't really know why I switched back to bid as, but I think that was probably a pretty bad decision. So I still have 1,600 and 1,400 drawdown left in these accounts. I might only trade the first account for the rest of the week, considering it renews on the 29th, because that other account, I think I just got it on the 14th. So I don't really want to blow that one. You know what I mean? So I probably won't trade any other account until next Monday and just stick with the account that renews on the 29th and just kind of go from there. We'll see. You love corn, you don't give a not everyone makes cabbage well. That is very true. And honestly, I don't even care how the cabbage is cooked. It can be boiled, it can be pan fried or whatever. I don't really care. It's good either way. You got to put the swine in the. No, you do not. No, ma'am. No, usually now when I cook cabbage, I don't put any meat in there, but that's just because most of the time the meat that's gonna make it taste the best is some kind of smoked meat, and with all the salt content in smoked meat, I don't think that it's worth my health to do that. Um, but my grandma, she's old school, so when she cooks cabbage, she definitely puts smoked turkey tails in there. Since we don't, well, they still eat pork here and there. They don't really buy pork like that since I don't eat pork. Um, but yeah, smoked turkey tail is good enough. You're leaving? Oh my God, I'm leaving too. Cause you guys today, your food choices, I'm sick of it. I am. No, that's it for me, you guys. I'm gonna go journal. It's probably gonna take me a while because they're. Oh, let me tell you. This is how I know yesterday really sucked as far as price action goes, and volatility goes. And this is why the VIX sometimes sucks because the VIX actually was only a little bit higher today than it was yesterday. But normally when I journal, it takes me like an hour and a half just because like if I don't have my strategy set in stone, every time a reversal bar paints, if it's a bullish reversal bar and it has positive delta, I have to write it down. If it's a bearish reversal bar with negative delta, I have to write it down. So normally when I'm writing those trades out, there's probably like a good 60 plus reversal bars that meet that criteria. Yesterday, there were 23. No, 24 if you count the trade that I actually took. 24. That's basically nothing. That's why coming into today, I didn't really have much that I could go based off of, because I couldn't really use my old cheat sheet from the last time I was doing up down tick, because I was analyzing the market completely different then, which I could possibly go back to because it was working quite well. But yeah, there were only 23 reversal bars that had the correct delta, not even including volume patterns, nothing, just the delta being positive on bullish and, you know, negative on bearish. Yesterday fucking sucked. Like, what the hell? Need the risk of high blood pressure. I am done. Way too much, Amelia. Now put me on your life insurance policy. See it, Fred. Look, yeah, I have no kids. Y'all gotta stop. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go journal. Hopefully, this will give me some insight that I can use for the rest of the week. I'm probably gonna still trade one contract tomorrow, but then Thursday and Friday, I'm gonna push it because technically Monday is the last trading day before my account renews. So basically, I have 4 trading days to try to figure this out. And if I don't, that's fine. I don't care about one more renewal, but that's going to be my goal, is to try to figure out some delta and volume patterns after today's session, because I know today's session had a lot of great reversal bars. So we'll see. Hopefully I can figure out what's going to create the expansion of the movement and what's not. We'll see. Yesterday was whack, very whack. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, because I did. I enjoyed talking to you guys today. Well, I enjoy talking to y'all every day, but please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.